Well, hello. This is Dr. Nicholson, your instructor for Math 263 Calculus. And I'm just going to show you how you access the assignments and other stuff for this. So you go to My Dabney, like you would normally do. Now, one thing that's different this semester is we're changing to a new learning management system. So we have been using Blackboard. We're now going to be using Canvas. So when you get to your login, normally you would go to Blackboard Learn, and you'll still have that, and you may still have some classes that use that this semester, but we're going to use Canvas. And so this is something new for me as well. And I just realized this screen thing's a little bit the wrong place. There we go. Okay. So normally it'll come up to this dashboard and you'll have a list of courses. So the one that I'm doing the video for right now is this Math 263. So when you click on Math 263, you'll come to this home page, and I'm going to put a link here to this video once I've made it. So there's an introduction to the course. I may make some modifications to that. There's a syllabus, which is your course of study. We'll look at that in a second. There's the modules, which are the assignments for the class, and their office hours. It tells you when I have class and when I have office hours, so if you need to come and see me. So let's just look at the syllabus. So the syllabus is a PDF file. So here it is. And so it just tells you normal things about it. So this is first semester calculus of 2 semesters. Here are the chapters. We'll cover chapters 1 through 5. Limits, differentiation, applications of differentiation, integration, and differentiation and integration with respect to logarithmic, exponential, and inverse trig functions. And here's some of the objectives. You can read those if you want to. I've already sent you with information about the textbook, which is a used textbook. The office hours, they're posted. I showed you where those were. Let's skip that for a moment. So grading. So here's the grading. 5% attendance. And we'll read this in just a second. But so attendance is 5%, homework 20%. There'll be 4 tests worth a total of 55%. So they're about, what is that? About 13 or 14%. And the final exams were 20%. It's a 10-point grading scale. Attendance. Okay, so the attendance for online class will be determined through note-taking of the required video lectures. So you'll see that there are lectures that you need to watch. After you watch the video and you have taken your notes, you'll take pictures with your cell phone, and then you'll email me a copy of the notes, and that'll count as an attendance. So I'll take, for each section, you'll make notes, you'll send them to me. This is for my pre-calculus class, but what you'll do is in this subject, you'll say what the topic is, what chapter it is, and what section it is. Okay. As far as the homework is concerned, I do it as a completion grade, but since I give you the homework solutions, there's no reason why you can't have them completely done. So if you either have done them or you haven't done them. And what you'll do is, for this class, you'll turn them in when you take the test. So for chapter 1, you'll take the test, you'll bring your homework at that time, and I'll look at it, and then I'll check it off, and then I'll return it to you. You can come by my office, or I'll send it back to the Rockbridge Regional Center. Okay. Now testing. The tests will be taken in the testing center at the main campus library or at the testing center at the Rockbridge Regional Center. You can bring one cheat sheet to each test. You can also bring a calculator, but you're not allowed to use the graphing capabilities of the calculator. So for calculus, you don't really need to graph that much. You can bring some blank paper, scratch paper. You must show all steps as discussed in class to receive the credit. So if you just put an answer and you get it wrong, then you get 0 credit because I don't know what you did wrong. So you need to show me your work, so that if you don't get the right answer, and even if you do get the right answer, if the steps are critical, then you need to show them. Also, I'll give you about a week notice of when you'll be required to take the tests. In general, they're about every 3 to 4 weeks. So your first chapter is shorter, so it'll probably be about 3 weeks into the class. So I'll give you about a week heads up, and I'll let you know when the tests are in the testing center, so you can arrange your schedule to do that. And then here's some other stuff that you can read later about cheating, about withdrawing. So this is important. If you want to withdraw, you need to do that by the withdrawal date, which is online. If you go to academic calendar for the class. Also remember, you have to make sure that you have made sufficient academic progress for financial aid. You need to have completed a certain amount of the class before you quit. And here's some information about emergency closing, but for online students, you don't have to worry about that because you're doing this all from home. Okay, so that's the course of study. You can look at that later. Okay, so how this works is you have this modules page, and let me just collapse these. So we've got a module for each chapter, and then for each chapter you have sections. So the first section of chapter 1 is called Introduction to Calculus. So if we click on that, it tells you what to do. So it tells you to read the textbook, print out the in-class assignment. So you'll see that there is an in-class assignment handout that you need to do. Watch the videos. Sometimes it tells you about when you need to have your handout available in the videos, so you can be ready for that. Your textbook assignment, there's only 2 problems that are due for the first section. So let's just go back to, if you go back 1 page, use the back button. Okay, so that tells you what to do for that section. Here's the handout, intro handout. So it's a PDF, and you'll need to print it out, and you hand those in with the homework. So you can download stuff here, download the handout, and then you can print it out. You'll do the assignment as discussed in class, and you'll hand those in with your homework. So these are part of your homework grade. They're worth as much as a section homework. Okay, then you have the videos that are the lecture videos. So in this case, there's 2. And because these lecture videos were from my actual class a year or so ago, they don't match up exactly with the sections because I'll finish some material midway through a class. So in this case, it says watch until 45:35 on the video for section 1, and then you'll see that you watch the rest of it for section 2. And since these videos are on YouTube, so let's just click on this. So you get a YouTube video, and you can watch it, and of course you can scroll like you would normally do with a video. So you can scroll to, you see there's only 12 minutes on this first video. So so you watch the videos, you take notes, you send those notes to me from your phone to my email address, which is on the course of study. And the homework assignments, the solutions, are also videos. Now, to fully gain the most from this class, you want to try the homework yourself first. So don't just immediately go to the videos. But if you get stuck and you need some help, then you can click on the links. These are also YouTube videos. So if you're only interested in one problem, you can scroll. So here's problem number 8. So you see the video is 20 minutes for 2 problems, and you can scroll through until you get to the second problem that you can kind of tell what's going on. So you can see I've started the second problem, and you can just watch the second problem, and you can okay. And then once you finish the first section, so basically print out any handouts you need for the videos. Watch the videos, complete the handouts that are in the videos, part of the lecture. Do the homework solutions. Do all of these sections. There are like 7 or 8 sections in chapter 1. And when you get down to the bottom, there's a review. So here's test 1 review. So then you'll watch the review, you'll make up a cheat sheet, you'll take the test, you'll hand in your homework and the in-class assignments at that time. And then I'll grade them and I'll email you I'll post the results. The tests I'll return. Either you can come to my office or I'll send them to the Rockbridge Center. And ultimately you'll get to the exam. I don't think I have the exam review on here yet. There are 5 chapters. There's 15 weeks, so it's about 3 weeks per chapter. I think that's pretty much the way it goes. You can always email me with questions. If you want to do some online office hours, you need some help, but you can't make to my office, we can arrange to do that. I'll send you a link that we can meet up and we can talk and I can show you. So you've got a lot of resources to take to do this. Let's see what else I can show you. Just to introduce you to Canvas, I will post your grades. This is the first time using this, so I've got all the material set up. There'll probably be some things I add at the time. Paid files are all the files, which are the ones that have the handouts. So if you click on Chapter 1, you can see these are all the handouts that we use in Chapter 1. And then Chapter 2, and then in general I've got my office hours and the course of study, but I have links to those. If you click on the syllabus page, you'll see that there's a course of study there. I'll be cleaning things up, but the basic idea here is that you click on the modules page from the home page, and that'll get you to where you need to do the assignments. And if you need to talk to me, click on the office hours. So email me if you have any questions, and good luck.